Good morning. Michael Robinson here with another Tips from the Pro this week. This week I want to talk a little bit about why the ball flies the direction that it does and how important our grip is to our success on the golf course. I think there's so many people that struggle with being over the top or maybe even the dreaded scoop and chicken wing. And I think so much of it is correlated to the way that we hold the golf club. So I'm going to go ahead and take what I call a weak grip, or what is known as a weak grip, where my left hand is a little under the club and my right hand is very on top. The first thing that we're going to see is from a down the line view, it makes my shoulders really pointed to the left or open. I think that encourages players to swing a little bit to the left right off the bat. But there's another really important thing. So when my hands are in a weaker position, or my left hand is under and my right hand is very on top, it leads to a very open club face. So when I hold it like this and I make my golf swing and the club's coming down, if I were to just keep bringing this through impact, I would hit it straight to the right of my target. So I think so many people that have the dreaded scoop, they have a club face that looks like this, and the only way they can get it to hit the ball squarely is if they stop what they're doing and they flip their hands. So I don't think it's necessarily your fault if you're one that looks a little bit like this. I think it's the only way that you would hit it really square. The other thing I'll tell you about a weak grip is I think it leads to a lot of people swinging over the top or more for a slice. If I swung really well out to the right, nice high drop, but I have a wide open club face, I would just hit the ball straight right all the time. So eventually your brain says, well, I don't want to hit it to the right anymore, so you start making a motion to accommodate the direction the face is pointed. If I look at the opposite grip, or what's called a strong grip, if I have my left hand really on top where I can see a whole bunch of my knuckles and my right hand really under, as I start coming down through impact, I've got a club face that looks really different than before. I think this leads to some people that want to hold on through impact to try and keep the face really open. Somewhere in between, we get a grip that returns the face square. So again, if we get it really weak in our left hand, and my hands naturally want to square up in front of me when I swing the golf club, we have a face that's really open or pointed to the right. If I take my hands the opposite way and I swing and my hands want to square up in front of me, I've got a club face that's pointed really to the left. So I think so many golf swings and issues that we see and we fight, whether we're swinging over the top or whether we're kind of early scooping and chicken wing, comes back down to the grip. So pay attention and do some messing around with your grip. But one of the favorite drills that I know to make sure that we have a good grip is I should be able to support the club in my hand with just my index finger and the pad of my left hand. If we get it too far in the palm, I really can't hold it very well. Index finger and pad of the left hand, and then we slowly wrap our hands around it. The right hand should match up where it's slightly underneath, and both V's on my thumb and my hand point towards my right shoulder. So grip and direction the ball flies and a lot of other issues that we see, whether it's over the top or chicken wings, it's really important stuff. So we work really hard on all these big swing things, and oftentimes we forget about the basics. Our grip is our connection to the golf club. It has a huge influence on everything that we do. So next time you're out practicing, really take a good look at the way you hold the club. Adam Scott even sets up and holds the club this way to ensure that he gets his hand in the right spot. So he'll take the club face and point it out in front of him, and he'll have his left hand that matches up, and then he'll take it in front of him, and it looks really, really, really good and appropriate. Hopefully you find it helpful. Have a great week, and we'll look forward to the next video.